So guys, I'm going to show you how to do braid split rings. This is something that's pretty mainstream now. It used to be a real big secret on tour, and it's something that gets a lot of fish in the boat, especially on baits like spy bait, jerk bait, trap, things that are notoriously bad landing ratios. But it also makes your bait quieter. And you know, we're here in ledge season. My next tournament's at Pickwick, so my mind is on the ledge. Thinking about that kind of stuff, what can I do differently than the next guy to make my bait a little bit quieter, a little bit different? And this is something that I'm going to be doing to a lot of my baits, and that's just braid split rings. So the key of doing this is you want to use a very solid braid. This is 15-pound Power Pro. This is the super slick. I'm just using blue just for the video. What you want to do is double it over. And the key for this is using a lot of it. This is over a foot long piece. I'll double it and I'll put it through that back hook hanger. Double it like so. That's a Ryugi size 4 pierce. And all I'm going to do is run this hook through that braid. I'm going to take 2 fingers right here and double that loop I created. And then with this tag in, I'm going to go through that new loop and lay the bait down. Then I'll get some sort of tool like an Allen wrench, is a screwdriver. This is going to determine the size of your split ring. So I like to put it in there and then cinch it on down real tight. And so this is where that long tag really comes into keys, because you want to be able to cinch this thing down like crazy tight. And if you don't cinch it down crazy tight, you run the risk of pulling, you know, having your braid slip on a big fish, or when you are tightening it, having that hook go into your hand, and that's not something we want to do. That longer tag just gives you more leverage into cinching that knot tight. You really want to do that as tight as you possibly can without cutting your hands. I know that somebody makes a tool for this, but when you're doing this boat, you want to do it as fast as you can. I do it 3 to 5 times. I like honestly doing it more times, just peace of mind. Do it one more time. And then what I like to do is grab my cutters and I'll cut a decent little tag, like right there. It helps if you have not so sharp scissors. These are pretty sharp because I want to be able to fluff that line up. Sometimes I'll grab it with my teeth and do that sort of deal. But what you want to do is then grab your lighter. I'll pull my tool out and that creates your loop. You're good to go. But I like a second step further. I like to actually grab my knot, hide the knot with my fingers, and then just pretty quickly expose my tip to the heat. Just like that, you've got braid split rings that are not going to pull out. They can twist any which way, get more fish in the boat, and make your bait quieter. Tackle Tip Tuesday.